Zenith of Power.
Wow, gem trainings look so good.
Well, it's good for us to look at, but it can be very painful. This is what happens if you don't plan for Zenith. That's what happens.
Arabic. So I'm guessing this is Captain Jack.
This is Captain Jack, you guessed it right. However, what Captain Jack didn't guess right is how many speed ups he's going to take to win Zenith of Power. And by win, I mean top 10. Now, generally speaking, you need to have at least 2000 days of speed ups. Now, on top of the 2000 days, nowadays, if you want to make it safe, you should probably save up at least 2,500 days. That's 2,500 days. Plus, you need to have a decent amount of gems so that if needed, you can push on the last day.
LADUS, you did a lot of addition.
I guess some of the math from you is rubbing onto me, but other than maths, there are a few other preparation that you need to take into consideration. First one, as you can see on Jack's account, you need to be Germany, just so that you get the training speed. Now, the second thing you need to do is you need to time it well so that you get the most time out of the kingdom buff, the rune, and being in an alliance where they have all the holy sites that's related to training. Now, other than that, there's one other thing I can mention. This is what Captain Jack actually did. You need to sell all your items to the Alliance shop. So every single item that you don't need, like stars and then blueprints. From memory, Captain Jack actually ended up selling all his purple blueprints as well because he doesn't need any more. Now we are going through his stage where he's actually using his speed ups, normal training and universal speed ups. Now, as you can see, he's going to run out of them pretty soon. Now, guess what's gonna happen when he runs out? What's gonna happen when he runs out is he has to go for gems. So that's one other preparation. If you plan to go for Zenith, you need to make sure you're saving your gems quite a bit. Now, some people say that
he started using gems.
Again? Well, I don't know how many gems he has, but then this is quite painful. As pretty as it is, it's very, very painful because you normally need your gems for... He's out of gems again.
Already?
Yep, again. So he's probably gonna buy... He probably, in the cutscene, he probably bought some more gems and he's hitting the gems button again. Painful.
Wow, that's a great comeback, but still painful.
Now, guys, just so that you know, from the Arabic text, you can probably tell that Captain Jack is quite loaded. So he can buy... He cleared up the shop, by the way, for the last few days, and that's how he has it. And that's how he's going to try to keep top 10. However, most of us doesn't have that ability, so we need to plan well. Now, you can't exactly not participate in KVK, so you need to make sure that the last couple of KVKs, before you decide to go for a Zenith, you're maybe earning your contribution through dead troops rather than Openfield. That's one way you can save some of your universal speed ups, so that on the last couple days or last couple hours in this case, you don't have to panic as much. So what we are looking at now, I think, is the last... How many minutes would say? Probably the last few minutes, 3-4 minutes of Zenith, where Captain Jack is closely monitoring how many points he needs to get in the last few seconds. Now, in his case, he's sitting on 30 million power or 30 million points. Now, what that does is it gives him a little bit of a buffer because number 11 in his case is sitting at, just from memory, I think he's sitting at 28. So if you're running low on speed ups, then one of the things you obviously have to do is make sure that you are at least 9th, and you have to watch it with hawk eyes so that no one can overcome your points within the last few minutes. Also, one other great idea is to have a big set of troops running. Now, in his case, I think he has a couple thousand that he was training, that he's just finishing up now with gems because he doesn't have speed ups anymore. But I think the time when I went for Zenith, I had 450k capacity running just in case. Now I actually went a little bit too overboard. I think I ended up with 45 million power. Now if you want to see that training video or how I prepared for my Zenith, that's going to be in the playlist as well, so feel free to have a look at that as well. But then as far as Captain Jack goes, I think we got the results now. He should be on the last day, is he? He's checking. No, it's not there yet. He's still 9th. So when the day resets, it's actually going to come off the event, and there you go.
Yes.
He got it.
Yay.
So that's 9th place. You get the city skin. You get all sorts of other things. None of them means anything compared to the city skin. Now he did get 7 gold heads and 3 legendary materials, but that's nothing compared to getting that skin.
Yay!
That's the best city skin for Openfield. That's not the best city skin for rally or garrison, because it's not troop specific, and rallies and garrisons, as you know, are troop specific. But then when it comes to Openfield, it gives you 8 defense. That's, I think the name was Dynastic Warrior, but not Warrior.
Conqueror?
Dynastic Conqueror, you're right. So that's the one. So he got it. Now, is he trying to show off other skins he has? I don't think he has any other good skins. Oh, I think he's just looking for the skin to see if he got it already.
Oh. Did he get it?
Yeah, he should get it. I think he has to click claim. I think he just looked at it. Such a noob. This is what happens when you're going for Zenith for the first time.
You also did that mistake.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, well, then it happens to the best of us. Now he got it. Now he's applying. Look at that fire animation, guys. That's pretty cool looking as well.
And when it's game night time, it also looks pretty cool. Day and night in the game.
I think, yeah, you're right. Nighttime, it's going to look even cooler. Now, remember how we mentioned that he changed the civilization to Germany for training? Now, Germany for training is pretty good, but unless you're talking about training, everything else that relates to KVK, you do need to change your civilization. Now, what civilization should you go to in endgame? Have a guess, Em.
I don't know.
Ottoman. Now, in his case, he's showing all the stats. It's in Arabic. We can't really read, but then I think it says something like, and that's good enough for him. That's an adult joke, you don't get it. But anyways, to summarize, guys, you need to prepare and plan for your Zenith of Power push. You can't just go about randomly unless you're a massive well. Hope you liked the video. Hope there was something you learned.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.